Good afternoon, everybody! We finally got our second ghost post.
It's here!
And here it is! Yes. Now, I wanted to show you guys, this looks exactly like the first ghost post, which I have over here. Mm-hmm. But, one thing that does happen, hold on, I gotta do this, is once we finally get all three together, it forms a picture of the Haunted Mansion once you put the two together. And once we get the third one, it'll be a full picture of the entire Haunted Mansion.
But it is the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland.
Right, not our Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
So, what do you say? Should we open it up?
I think we should.
All right, we're going to move the camera so that you guys are looking down on the box so you guys can see exactly what we see when we open up the box.
It'll be like you're opening it.
Yeah.
It'll be awesome.
Let's do it. So here we go. I want to let you guys know that there will be a link down in the description down below for last month's box, and there should also be an eye that pops up in the upper right-hand corner of the screen that will take you to last month's unboxing. So let's get into this box. Ooh, look at that. Man, this is exciting. What do you guys think all this stuff is? Oh, look. This is new too.
What does it say?
It says,
I am immortal. Oh, immortal.
yeah.
Ooh.
We just realized that it was on month 1 too, but we missed it. This is the one from the first month box. So the first thing that we've got here is a little player piano, it looks like, with a little crank on the side. And when we open up the lid, you can see inside a little music box.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what this is.
Kind of looks like blueprints or something.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat. So you can see the outside of the mansion, and then you see the library, the attic, and the music room, the endless hallway, the great hall, the portrait gallery, the stairs to the crypt, the foyer, and the stretching gallery. Pretty neat. Is there anything on the back? Nope. Next thing we got, it looks like another set of cards here. Let's see what these have on them.
Oh, they're the different rooms of the house.
Ooh, okay.
Is this whole box just going to end in like a big game of Clue?
I think so. This is pretty neat. I feel like I have to talk quietly because we're doing Haunted Mansion-y stuff. Ooh.
All right, I'm taking the cardboard out.
Because
And
last month we totally missed that there was something underneath the cardboard.
we've got this wheel.
Oh yeah, that's pretty neat.
I'm so excited. This is like we're learning a dance.
We're learning how to waltz.
Ooh. And then it also comes with like a paint star and the little grommet thing to hold it together.
And on the lid of the box, as last month, there is instructions for what to do with everything that we've got. So let's open it up and read it out.
Dearest mortal and esteemed ally of ghosts, we cannot begin to understand how you have done it, but it seems you have thoroughly impressed our spectral friends. The small treasures enclosed in this second shipment come directly from the spirits and have been compiled specifically for your use. A consequence of this curious turn is that we cannot exactly say some of these are nor how they work. We transcribe below the contents of the package as they arrived, spelled in the dust that settled in our desks overnight. The most recent edition of the Grim Gazette, a music box modeled on our mansion's very own pipe organ, a phenakistoscope conceived by the ghosts to be constructed to their specifications, a fine drawing featuring some of the doors of our esteemed mansion. Does that mean we have to fold it?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, folding is fun. Blueprints displaying some of the rooms our haunts inhabit, additional divination cards reproduced from the deck of the Great Madame Leota. Eternally yours, the Ghost Relations Department. P.S. The ghosts have added their own message to this letter. Most immortals find spirit writing easiest to read when the paper is dampened with water.
We get to do this again. This is getting exciting. You are indeed a talented individual. Even Madame Leota declares it. And this discovery of your powers couldn't come too soon. To understand what will restore our ability to travel, we need measurements from the land of the living. In this box, you'll find tools to make these observations. Perhaps a reflection in your tea leaves will help guide you. Ooh, so we need to use the cup from the first month.
To read the backwards stuff on the back.
No, to read the Grim Gazette, because he points over here where it's underlined.
Gotcha.
You already have a sheet devoured by moths. Tear it into strips to make the piano sing. Oh, okay, that's cool. Observe the movements of the dancers in this as it spins. Note the steps and match to the moth-eaten strips. Did you guys see them dancing? Doors, those pesky things, always moving about. Ooh.
They're gonna move?
Well, I think when you fold them, yeah.
Oh, so how do they move?
They are perforated, so I'm assuming that we cut it and then match these things up.
Oh.
But I'm not going to do it now because I need to get this for the radio.
We have to scan it.
Yeah, we have to scan everything.
Okay.
The best and most recent we have of the blueprints, and then the additional divination cards to further your studies of our travel troubles. And then the final words here. The crows are nesting in the eaves, a sure omen of your discoveries to come. Ooh.
So now we're going to scan the items. First item being the Gazette.
I've seen everything.
How about that?
Oh, it's a new day, fellas. Don't you forget it. Madame Leota's not just tolerating the living. She's invited them to help out.
Yeah, but you think they're up to the job?
The committee does. The Ghost Relations Department does. Who are we to say no? Rack 'em up.
I don't know. There's a lot of stuff in them boxes. You really think mortals are going to figure out how to use it all to take the measurements that Victor and Madame Leota need?
I really think they'd better, or we're all doomed. Okay, here we go.
Good break. Foolish mortals. Maybe they're not that foolish, huh?
I hear some of those tools in them boxes let the mortals listen in on us, right here in the mansion.
Oh, yeah. They can hear us. They're probably listening to us right now.
Well, I'll be. Hello out there? What? How are you? Well, that's good. Me? Oh, well, I'll tell you, I'm just dead. Tired. There's just so much going on here. The boys and I, we're shooting some pool as it is.
You know they're not going to answer.
And they're solids. We're pretty much running the table.
Now we're going to scan the piano.
Doesn't seem to want to take. Let's enter this.
This one. This one.
Hello. This music box is very important. It is the way you will send us the measurements of spectral energy that you discover. But before this, you must make the measurements. And so, first, you must assemble the phenakistoscope, or as we like to call it, the scope. Is there a big round disc you can scan?
See?
We've sent you a powerful tool for measuring spectral energies. It's called a phenakistoscope. Let's just call it the scope from here on out, please and thank you. We made this scope especially for your mortal hands. I'm quite sure we got it right, though to tell the truth, it's been some time since any of us on the committee were mortals. The important thing is that you must assemble your scope. When you are finished putting your scope together, scan it.
But we already scanned it.
No, it's scanned together now.
Oh.
Oh, good. You've constructed your scope. Now, you're ready to take some measurements of the ebb and flow of ghostly energies. First, find a mirror. Now, stand before it and hold the scope in front of you. Position the scope so that it's between you and the mirror. Have the dancer side facing the mirror and the 13-hour clock facing you. Look through the slits and give it a spin. Do you see the dancers dancing? Good. Now you're ready to measure. Scan the other side, and I'll tell you what you're looking for. Dance! Dance! But how do the dancers spin. When it stops, look at the markings on the clock face. These are dance steps. Which set of steps is at the top? Now, look at the Bloodmere and Broom ad, the one we sent to you in the first box. Moths are masters of the dance. It's their birth and death and all the moments in between. Carefully tear out the moth-eaten strip that corresponds to your scope. Got it? Look for the dance steps on the end of each strip. Find the ones that your dancers were dancing. Now, scan the music box when you're ready to play us the tune that the dancers danced.
Guten Tag. We are so eager to find out the measurements you have made using the scope. When you have the measurements, you can send them to us by using the moth-eaten paper that you received last month. Just put the paper strip in the music box, where the keys would be on the piano. When you're ready to transmit your finding, turn the crank and the ghostly music will travel to us. So go ahead. We are listening. Aha! Yes, those readings are quite interesting. It sounds like you are on the right track. Give the scope another spin and see what you find next. Are there more dance steps that are revealed? Play the matching music strip for us when you find it. Go ahead. We are listening. Ooh, that is not right. Try something different. Where do the steps on the scope and the moth-eaten strips align? When you've got a new tune, go ahead and play it. I'm listening.
Okay, I'm going to just hold it behind it.
Bravo! Yeah! That is the very making of the sense. It is possible for you to get an even more accurate reading in the dark. You know how the ghosts prefer a little bit of gloom. Perhaps the effigies will too. Try viewing the scope in the dark and see what you find. Perhaps a new pattern of dance steps will appear. If you discover a new strip matching those steps, play it for us. Go on. We are listening.
Okay, we are in our guest bedroom closet, and we're putting the thing up to the light.
You guys ready?
Yeah, let's do it. Oh my gosh. You guys, this is so cool.
Okay, so it's one sidestep two. And that one was on the back of one of them, I believe.
Oh, that is a discovery. The strongest readings indeed. But, I confess it is not what we expected. And I am not entirely certain what it means. Perhaps Madame Leota will have the right idea. Yoo-hoo! Madame Leota! We have the most interesting readings for you to hear.
Well done. That music. It reminds me of something. Something I'd half forgotten.
Ah, I was thinking the same thing.
There is a corridor of doors in the mansion, and I have been known to pace up and down that hallway to clear my head. You should have a drawing of that same corridor. Scan it for me. That music you played. I seem to vaguely recall hearing something like it whilst pacing up and down this corridor. But I was never able to find its source. The truth is, the mansion's geography changes all the time, and it can be difficult to know what leads where. The connections are made through eldritch geometry that beggar our language itself. In other words, the doors in this corridor are not always in this corridor. Sometimes, to inspire my thoughts, I count the doors. It's like a meditation, a ritual, like how you mortals count sheep. Join me for a stroll in this corridor. Look at the drawing in front of you. Let's count the doors together. 7. 7 doors. Yes, that's what I have here, too. If I need new insights, I spin around. You should try it. Go ahead and carefully separate it into those 3 pieces. Smallest piece in the upper left, medium-sized piece in the upper right, and the largest piece? Your premonition is correct. Underneath. Let's count the doors again. Maybe some inspiration will arrive. I still see 7 doors. How many do you see? Tune the radio in again by scanning your drawing in this new configuration. Let's have a look. Oh, 8 doors. That's not what I see at all. Could it be? I think you found the door to the Forgotten Room. I'd never have believed it. If you've truly found it, help could be at hand. Now, we just need to locate the door within the mansion. These things move around so much. Because you're the one who can see it. Only you can do this. We must find that door. Gather these 3 things. The latest edition of the Grim Gazette, and some cards from my deck. I'm told you have the cards numbered 11 through 20. Ah, yes, good. You have my cards. Check that these are the ones numbered 11 through 20. Yes? Now, do you have the blueprints? Tune the radio using the blueprints, and we'll begin looking for the whereabouts of this Forgotten Room together. Finally, retrieve the latest blueprints to the mansion. My premonition to send those along was a strong one. When you have these 3 things together, newspaper, cards, and blueprints, scan the blueprints, and we'll begin. Oh, good. You have the blueprints, and yes, it's a recent set. These rooms move around so much. Over the years, the older blueprints are more fanciful than true. And do you have my cards, numbers 11 through 20? And the current edition of the Grim Gazette near at hand? Now, so that I can hear you knock, set your device atop the box in which the blueprints and other objects were delivered. Now we may begin our search for that extra door. As you are the only one who can see that door at present, I will trust you to guide us to it. Open the newspaper to the bridge column. Look at the cross marks on the right edge of the bridge column on page 5. Now, overlay the blueprints on top of the newspaper so that the cross marks at the bottom of the blueprints align with... See that there are 9 boxes, yes? Now, when looking at the blueprints overlapped atop these boxes, each box should contain the name of a single room. Do you see it? Now, deal the cards. Place 1 on each box. Now we shall follow your lead to locate this mysteriously appearing door. Take a talisman. Perhaps a coin from your pocket. Now, concentrate on the mysterious door. As I cannot see the door, you will need to lead our search through the mansion. Let's start as most visitors do, in the foyer, or entry hall as some ghosts call it. Place your talisman on that card. Good. Now you will be the guide. We are all in your hands. Once you move from the foyer, the first room, the spectral interference will be too strong for me to determine precisely which room you are in. We will count on your talents and intuition to guide us. As you are mortal, you should only move between the rooms that are connected by a flat side. Count the letters of the name of the room you are in. Foyer, 5 letters. That means you will move 5 times. Ready? And move! That's move number 1. Your talisman is now in a new room. Now, move 4 more times. 1 for each of the remaining letters, in the name of the room in which you started. As yet, you have traveled through many rooms. I don't quite have a reading on you. Keep your talisman where you are, and continue to focus on the mysterious door. Flickers and omens, whisper and creak. Guide this mortal to the room we now seek. We can eliminate the foyer as you are not in that room. Remove that card and leave the others in place. Look at the name of the room your talisman is in. Again, count the letters in that name. Remember, only move into the neighboring rooms that touch the edges of your card. I still cannot get a reading on where you are, but I can sense that you are not in the stretching room or the music room. Remove those cards and leave the others in the same place. Our afterlives depend on you. Ready? Begin. Knock once on the box when you have completed all of your moves. Shadows and shimmers, glimpse of the beyond. Take note of our crisis. Time to respond. I can sense that you are not in the portrait gallery. We can eliminate that from our search. Remove the card and leave the others where they are. Good. Again, look to the name of the room that your talisman now marks. Knock once on the box when you have completed all of your moves. Excellent. You are a focused and admirable guide. Scrying bowls and runes, cards on the table. Conduct us correctly. Our passage enable. I sense that you are not in the crypt or the library. Let us remove those cards as we need not look for the mysterious door there. And begin. Knock once when you have completed all of your moves. Cobwebs and candle wax, chill of the tomb. Show us the way to the forgotten room. Aha! I sense you are in the great hall, our ballroom.
How did she know?
That is where we shall look for this mysterious door. Thank you for your tireless focus and aid in this search. We could not have done it without you.
Well, we looked up near the ceiling.
Und? Did you see anything? A bat. And the ceiling.
No, there was nothing unusual.
Madame Leota, it is not working.
Do not give up. We are close. If you can still hear me, my mortal friend, focus all of your attention on the door. If you can send enough of your energy, it will become visible to us. Think only of the door. The door.
Oh! The door! Open it!
I can't.
It appears to be locked.
What's a door to a ghost? I'm going through.
Ezra, no!
Oh! Ouch! That looks like a special kind of lock that also keeps ghosts out.
No. Now you tell me. Oh, that hurt me right down to the bone.
Oh, this is a catastrophe.
Calm yourselves. We have come this far. We will not be denied now. Let us examine this lock. It looks like...
Oh, like a piano.
A tiny piano. How fascinating. And is that an inscription on the piano?
Looks like some sort of poem or epitaph.
It says, play as the luminous dancers dance at dusk.
Very alliterative.
But we dance all the time. And Victor knows all the tunes. What could it be?
It appears we once again need the help of our mortal friends. Do you recall the measurement that you found by using the scope? The phenakistoscope in the dark? Play that music strip again. Play it for us now. Go on. We are listening. Yes, that's the one. Let me play that same tune on this tiny piano on the door.
It's opening. The door is opening.
But what's inside?
Gus, wait a minute.
Ooh, you are all gonna want to see this.
My, it is as I'd hoped.
It's the forgotten room.
I don't remember hearing about a forgotten room.
That's why they call it Forgotten.
It's said to be the most haunted of haunted places in the whole of our haunted mansion.
Does that mean it can get rid of the fog?
And help us get back to Hitchin?
I certainly hope so. We shall see. But with such assistance as these mortals have provided, I cannot help but be hopeful. Ms. Slater, assemble your committee at once. We have much work to do if we are to discover how to use the Forgotten Room to save the mansion.
Right away, Madam Leota.
And to you, our mortal friend, you have shown yourself to be a powerful medium indeed. But I fear we are about to face our greatest challenge yet. We will first survey the contents of this room. After we have finished this catalog, we will call again on your expert mortal hands. Prepare yourself. We will be in touch.
So once again, the Ghost Post does not disappoint. That was a lot of fun.
It was really cool. I didn't know what to expect with the cards because last month we did kind of a similar thing with the cards. So I thought, I hope they don't do the same kind of thing. And they didn't. So that's really neat. And I'm curious to see if we get cards next month and what the game will be. Because it's
Yeah.
like a game every time.
So yeah. I
What
don't
are you
know.
excited about?
I'm excited for next month because there's a few things that we noticed on some of the things that are like, ooh, maybe this will be something that we have to use next month.
Oh, yeah.
Also, I'm still excited to see, like, the first tea leaf said, beware of Madame Leota.
Oh, yeah. Now we're like friends with her.
Yeah, the second one said, what did it say? It said
Seek forbidden room.
Seek the hidden room?
I think it said forbidden. Yeah.
We found that, so that's good.
Yeah, and at
But
that,
we're still trusting Leota.
right, and I think the point of this month's box was to find the door and open the door for them, which we did. And they went into the room, and Leota's in the room with them.
Oh no.
And we're like, what's gonna happen?
Oh no.
I know, I'm so curious. And I want to, like, totally see what happens in Disneyland. So hopefully we can
Yeah.
put a video of that up soon, too.
Yeah. I'm, like, really excited. I just want to make sure, like, last month we missed something. And this month it was like it was a shorter shorter dialogue. Like, the same amount of things happened, but it was a shorter dialogue. So I feel like we missed something still.
I hope not.
But I don't think we did, because I went through all the transcripts, and we went through all of them that I have the transcripts for in the app. So I think we did them all.
I think that's the coolest thing about the box, though, is like you really don't know. It's not really like laid out for you.
Right.
You kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of a guessing game. And you only get everything if you do it right. I don't know, did we do it right?
I hope so.
Yeah. Your guess is as good as ours.
Right? So with that being said, can't wait till next month.
I know, me too.
And we'll see you guys tomorrow.
And now it's time to pay the price.
Of ghosts.
Yeah.